Hello, welcome back to my podcast. My name is Justina. I'm a life coach in training, a mindset guide, and your companion through all seasons of personal growth. So, today we are talking about something so many people feel but rarely say it out loud: the pressure of Christmas. The pressure to be happy, to buy the perfect gifts, to have the perfect family moments, and the pressure to spend money you don't have. Sometimes the pressure to pretend everything is okay. In this episode, we're going to look at why Christmas can feel so overwhelming, how expectations affect your mental health, and how to deal with family stress, how to create a calmer, kinder holiday seasons for yourself. So let's be honest. Christmas is not always the magical, cozy, perfect holiday that movies and social media show us. For many people, it's actually financially stressful, emotionally draining, socially demanding, and mentally exhausting. And the reasons are expectations. There's a cultural pressure that says you must decorate, you must host, you must buy gifts, you must attend every event, you must feel festive, and you must be cheerful. But real life doesn't pause just because it's December. People still struggle with grief, loneliness, family conflict, burnout, money worries, sickness, and relationships. Yet Christmas demands perfection, and this is where the emotional tension begins. So, one of the biggest stressors is shopping. Everywhere you go, you're told buy this discount. You need this for the perfect Christmas. And suddenly you feel like your worth as a parent, partner, or friend depends on the price of the gift you buy. Where here is the truth. Meaningful Christmas has nothing to do with money and everything to do with presence, connection, and intention. So the gifts your loved ones will remember are not the expensive ones. They're the thoughtful ones. A handwritten note, a memory, a simple treat, something personal. The stress comes when we think, if I don't spend enough, I'm failing. But you're not. You're being realistic in a very expensive world. Your financial health matters too. So another huge source of stress is family. Christmas comes with an unspoken rule: everyone must get along. But families are made of humans, and humans are imperfect. Some people struggle with toxic relatives, passive aggressive comments, pressure from parents, judgment from family members, or simply the exhaustion of being around too many people. And sometimes the holidays can bring up old wounds. If you dread certain gatherings, you're not alone. If being around family drains you, it doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It means you're human. The pressure to smile, to be polite, to avoid conflict, to tolerate behavior you normally wouldn't, all of that adds emotional weight. It's okay to set boundaries, say no, keep gatherings short, or celebrate in your own way. There's also emotional pressure. We are told Christmas is the happiest time of the year. But what if you don't feel happy? What if December makes you anxious, tired, lonely, sad, or overwhelmed? That doesn't make you broken, it makes you honest. We don't force ourselves to feel joy in July. So why do we expect it in December? You're allowed to feel whatever you feel. Holidays don't erase your emotional reality. Let's talk about ways to make this season calmer and healthier for you. You don't have to attend every party, cook everything yourself, buy gifts for everyone, decorate like Pinterest, make everything perfect. Ask yourself, what matters to me this year? Let that guide your choices, not pressure. Create a realistic budget and stick to it. Set a number you can afford comfortably and don't go beyond it. Your mental peace is more important than any present. Remember, you don't owe everyone a financial struggle. And don't forget, it's very important to set emotional boundaries with family. So this can sound like, I can't stay for 2 hours, or I won't discuss that topic today. I need some fresh air. I'll be back in a minute. Or I'm not comfortable with this conversation. Boundaries protect your energy, not your ego. And plan a moment for yourself, even 10 minutes. A walk, a bath, a coffee alone, breathing exercises. Christmas becomes more manageable when you ground yourself. Don't forget to focus on meaning, not aesthetics. Christmas memories come from laughter, connection, gratitude, small rituals, imperfect moments that feel real, not from perfect photos or expensive gifts. Prepare yourself for triggers. If certain people or situations always trigger you, think ahead. When this happens, what is my plan? Maybe it's stepping outside, breathing, excusing yourself, speaking up, or calling someone supportive later. Being prepared prevents emotional overload. So, here are some gentle questions to explore this week. What part of Christmas brings me the most stress? What part of Christmas brings me genuine joy? What expectations can I release this year? What boundaries do I need to protect my peace? What is one small tradition I want to keep or create? And your action for this week is decide one thing you're not going to do this Christmas. It might be overspending, cooking for everyone, going for every event, tolerating negativity, or forcing yourself to feel festive. Let go one thing and give yourself the gift of peace. I want to thank you very much for joining me today and listening to my podcast. And remember, Christmas doesn't need to be perfect to be meaningful, and you're allowed to create your own version of the holidays, one that feels safe, calm, and authentic. If this episode resonates with you, please follow this podcast and share it with someone who might also be feeling the pressure of this season. You can always find me on Instagram at positive.mindset.adventures for more support and daily inspiration. You're doing the best, and that's enough. Until next time, thank you for listening. Merry Christmas and bye.